This is the first video on the American wallet. No financial jargon, no sponsored opinions, just the money stories that actually affect your life. Your gas bill, your grocery run, your paycheck. Let's get into it. Right now, a war in the Middle East is directly connected to what you pay at the pump. Not in a vague, theoretical way. In a this already happened way. On February 28, 2026, the United States and Israel launched coordinated strikes on Iran under Operation Epic Fury. Within days, Iran retaliated by effectively closing the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway roughly 21 miles wide that, before this conflict, carried about 20% of the world's daily oil supply. 20%. Gone almost overnight. Brent crude, the global oil benchmark, was sitting around $65 a barrel before the conflict. It climbed past $100 in the weeks that followed. Some spot market cargoes traded close to $150. That is not a forecast. That is what buyers actually paid when supply dried up. Now here is the update as of this week. A ceasefire was brokered on April 7th. Iran has announced the strait is open again during the truce period. Brent has pulled back to around $90. So does that mean the problem is over? Not quite. Ceasefires and active conflicts are fragile. The disruption already lasted nearly 50 days. The IMF has warned that restoring disrupted oil and gas output could take up to 2 years. And gas prices at the pump don't fall as fast as they rise. Stations and refiners are slow to pass savings back to consumers. The average American household spends between $2,500 and $3,000 a year on gasoline. A sustained spike from $65 to $100 oil doesn't just hurt at the pump. It raises the cost of everything shipped by truck, which is most of what you buy. Food, packages, hardware. Energy is embedded in the price of almost everything. Here is the thing worth sitting with. Gas prices are now averaging over $4 per gallon nationally, and analysts warn they could stay elevated through at least November even if the ceasefire holds, because supply chains don't snap back in a week. The world doesn't announce its turning points ahead of time. This one already turned. The question now is how long the hangover lasts. That is what the American wallet is here for, to explain what's already happening to your money before it quietly wrecks your budget.